Hello, today we're going to look at using the ZDefocus node in Nuke and add depth of field to this shot we worked on last time. So let's jump into Nuke. So because we already have the full scene with the floor and walls and cube and light, and we render out these using ScanlineRenderers, that means that we also have, as you can see here, a Z buffer that outputs the depth information. And the first thing we need to make sure is that when we merge together different passes, that we select also merge depth, so that the depth information is passed through the merge operations. And also here, when I do a plus merge to combine the different lighting passes, it is also important to, instead of using also merge, because it's a plus, it wouldn't work on the depth. So instead I am doing a copy and copy the depth from before the plus merge. And finally we will pass through the depth information until the ZDefocus node. And here you will have to start with showing your focal plane setup here in the output. And then you can see red, green and blue. And green is the area that is in focus. And blue is before and red is further away than the focal planes. And if you move the focal plane, you can see that it changes like this. And then when you're ready, you can just show the result. And then you will have a defocused plate. And this is a bit extreme in this example, just to show how it works. And I have rendered out the result because the defocus is quite a slow operation, so it doesn't really render in real time. So you probably want to use an offline render using your render nodes. I will explain more about render nodes in later lessons. Okay, so let's see again. So this is what we got using our ZDefocus setup. I hope this was helpful and see you next time. Over and out.